Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. And peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, pushing this word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom. This is your brother Quanah with the Great Millstone Charlotte Camp, coming with another quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And tonight, I just want to go into how the soon come Esau Edom's existence will be unneeded, man. It'll be unnecessary. There will be no reason for the Edomites to exist in this world, Salakia. You know, once they serve their captivity, once they serve that thousand hard years of bondage, underneath the Israelites, man, their presence on the earth will be unnecessary, man. So they're gonna be completely done away with, man. They would have served their purpose, right? And you're seeing these things come to pass through prophecy. So let's start here in Second Ezra chapter 6 and verse 8. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. Esau is the end, man. The end of this current system, man, this current structure, right? Esau is the sign of Esau's rulership. Esau being it's like it. Esau being in rulership is already a sign of the end, man, because all these other heathens have had their time to rule, man. But what's it say? Jacob is the beginning of it that follows, man. Right? So this wicked world, this wicked existence, Esau is the end, man. They're going to be the last heathens to rule, man. But Jacob is the beginning of a righteous kingdom, man. The beginning of righteousness, right? And that starts with the end of Esau, man. They've lived it up for the 2,000 some odd years that they've been in power, right? But it's soon, soon. This whole system is about to be brought to dust, man, to shambles, right? Because Esau is, they're out using their purpose, man. Esau has outlived his purpose on the earth. And, this Jacob's trouble is going to be the final purpose of Esau. Well, not actually the final purpose, because they still have to, serve that captivity and help build up the kingdom. But we're seeing their purpose, you know, being fulfilled, man. Them being the sword of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, to judge the Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Esau was used as a tool of judgment, man, for your going off, right? So he's being used as that. He's going to be used as that sword during Jacob's trouble, and then he's going to be used to build up the kingdom, that 1,000 year period, after Yahweh Shah comes and delivers his elect and burns Babylon to the ground. They're going to be used to clean up the bodies, to build up the kingdom, man. 1,000 hard years, man. Salakia. But that's their purpose, man. And once their purpose is done, then they're done, man. You know, there's going to be no need for Esau anymore, man. Let's go to, let's go here. Second Ezra 7, and we'll jump down to 40. Mm, we'll go to 42. And it reads, he answered me and said, this present life is not the end, where much glory doth abide. And with that end, where the glory is the kingdom, man. The kingdom of Israel, right? Underneath Yahweh Shai and King David, the kingdom of Israel is where that glory abides, man. Therefore have they prayed for the weak. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time. And that doomsday is ultimately those nuclear missiles, falling upon this place, man. But even then, we're in the midst of the beginning of sorrows, right? So that day of doom is all these evil times that are about to, come upon this place. And uh, the day of doom shall be the end of this time, and the beginning of the immortality for to come, wherein corruption is past, right? So the end of this time, the end of Esau's rulership, is the beginning of immortality, as we read in Second Ezra 6th chapter, man. You know, the end of Esau, man. Let's see if there's some more here. Um, let's see. I think that's it on that. Let's go to Proverbs 16:4, because we know that Esau is being used by the Lord, man. His purpose is being fulfilled. You know, this is Proverbs 16. So like it, Proverbs 16:4. The Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai hath made all things for himself. Yea, even the wicked for the day of evil, man. So the wicked, who's the wicked? Let's go Job 9:24. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Who's control of the earth right now, man? Who has been given dominion and rule over the earth? Esau, Edom, man. These Amalekites and their brethren, their brethrens are out here with the rule of the earth, man, because it was given into their hand by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof, if not where and who is he, man. So we understand that Esau Edom is that wicked, man. We understand that wicked, as we read here in Proverbs 16:4, the Lord hath made all things for himself, even, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil, right? So Esau is about to be used, or he's already being used for his purpose, man. And once they outlive their purpose, then they're going to be completely done away with, man. There will be no use for Esau. You know, there's no need for Edomites in the kingdom, man. Once they serve that captivity, they're going to be done away with entirely, as you read in Obadiah. Let's go to Sirach 10, and uh, we'll just start at 1. It's the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 10, verse 1. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered, right? And the Lord is about to set up those true wise judges, man. The Lord is about to, remove this wicked judge and set up those wise judges, man. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein, man. And we see the state of this place, man. This place needs to be destroyed because Esau needs to be destroyed, man. Simple and plain. Esau's been allowed to degrade this place to levels never before seen, man. This is the wickedest, the most wicked kingdom that has ever existed on the earth, man. So they're gonna have to pay retribution. They're gonna have to get judged for that, man. They're gonna have to get that reward that is reserved for the wicked, man, which is the sword and the fiery indignation, meaning those missiles of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. Continuing on. An unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them that are in authority, the city shall be inhabited, right? An unwise king destroyeth his people. You see what Esau is trying to do, man. They're what are they called? The Georgia Guidestones. Talking about maintaining humanity under 500 million. They're destroying the people, man. They're trying to kill off as many people as possible so that, these so-called elites can maintain their lifestyles, man. That's their whole New World Order agenda. is to, transition the people into a full, cattle, man. The goyim, as they refer to the people as, man. These Amalekites, and these other, sects of Esau, Edom, man. Verse 4. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable, man. And Esau is unprofitable, man. Unprofitable, Salakia. There's no gain in what Esau has been, doing in their rulership, man. Is you reading what is it in Genesis, how it talks about how the land would now bear its strength for Esau, man. Even though he was given the blessing, to rule over the earth, he was given the fatness of the earth, but the land would not yield its strength to him, man. So with Esau in rulership, there can be no profit, man. There's no profit. There's no profitability with Esau, man. Even with them around, their whole existence, that wicked spirit has to be completely eradicated, man. But they have to serve their punishment first, man. And once they serve their punishment, then that's it for them, man. They're done for. They're complete. They're gonna be completely eradicated, man. Exterminated. Because why? You're going back to the title of the lesson, man. There's no more need for Esau, man. Or there will soon be no need for Esau, Edom, man. Having Edomites around would be, you know, useless. Once they've served their captivity. Um, let's go to Job 18. We'll close with this. Um, Job 18, and we'll start in. Start in verse 5. Hold on. Yeah, we'll start in verse 5. Job 18:5. Yea, the light of the wicked, who's the wicked? Esau, Edom. Was it Malachi 1 and 4? The border of wickedness, man. Esau, Edom. Job 9:24. Yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine. Right, because Esau's about to be brought down. It's like it. From this estate that they're in, man, this high estate, this high esteem, they're about to be completely brought down to nothing. The light shall be dark in his tabernacle, and the candle shall be put out with him, man. Right. So all their wicked devices are gonna come to naught, man. And the scriptures say, "Is there no more wisdom in Teman?" Because the thing that they had in communing with these left hand spirits is being removed. Because why? Those left hand spirits are double agents for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. They ultimately work for the Heavenly Father. Continuing on. Verse 7. The steps of his strength shall be straightened, and his own counsel shall cast him down, man. Hey, the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, the scriptures say, man. And that you can't give wise counsel if you're giving it in wickedness. So all these things are, about to cast him down, man. The scriptures talk about how their tongue will fall upon themselves, man. Salaki. Verse 8. For he is cast into a net by his own feet, and he walketh upon a snare, right? And that's ultimately Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, leading the wicked into that day of destruction, man. Right? They've been given rule, they've been given liberty to act as they want, with impunity, man. And that's that trap, that net, that snare that they walk themselves into, man. The gin shall take him by the heel, and the robber shall prevail against him. The snare is laid for him in the ground, and a trap for him in the way, right? Because we understand that all their devices are, all forward in prophecy, man. And it's all going to lead to their doom, man. Continuing on. Terrors shall make him afraid on every side, and shall drive him to his feet. Right, and we see the beginning of terrors right now, being the prophecies coming to pass with the famines, the plagues, the pestilences, the civil unrest, all these things. But soon it's going to be, apparitions, the teeth of wild beast. Even when Yahweh Shai finally comes down, Salakia, and brings that ultimate sword, man, being those nuclear missiles, to destroy this place. Terrorists should make him afraid on every side, man. There's gonna be no escaping for Esau Edom, man. Because once these elites they get brought out of these bunkers, man, because they're gonna be fished out, you know. So like, they're gonna be drug out of these bunkers and put to work, man, put in chains. So like, continuing on, his strength shall be hunger bitten, and destruction shall be ready at his side, man. Ooh, destruction is ready for Esau Edom, man. It's laid up, ready for you. Why? Because you're outliving your purpose. The Lord once the Lord fulfills these prophecies, and then you serve your captivity, you're gonna be useless. You're gonna get thrown into the fire, um, and there will be no more Edomites, man. As we'll read on, we'll see that it shall devour the strength of his skin, even the firstborn of death shall devour his strength. His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring to him and it shall bring him to the king of terrors. Ooh, who is that? Yahweh. Yahweh. Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, the king of terrors, man. Because everybody has to go before that judgment seat, man. Everybody has to face judgment for either their righteousness or their wickedness, man. Continuing on. It shall dwell in his tabernacle, because it is none of his. Brimstone shall be scattered upon his habitation, man. Fire and brimstone. Just as Sodom and Gomorrah was left as an example, man, this place is about to be left as an ultimate example of not to indulge in wickedness, man. Not to take part in wickedness. You know, this is the result of a wicked king, man, a wicked ruler, right? And this is the ultimate example, you know? And that fire and brimstone is about to make hell on this place, man. Verse 16, his roots shall be dried up beneath, and above shall his branch be cut off, right? So everything about your past and everything about your future is about to be done away with, man. You gonna have to serve that. You gonna have to serve that captivity. You Rothschilds, DuPonts, you Gettys, Rockefellers, all you so-called elites are gonna have to pay. You're gonna have to pay in full, man. And with interest. Continuing on, his remembrance shall perish from the earth, and he shall have no name in the street. Esau will be as a ghost, man. It'll be telling stories about Edomites, and they won't even be remembered, man. Esau Edom will be completely erased from history, man. All the things they've done to try to cement themselves, building up these monuments and all these things of that nature, all that's going to be brought to dust, man, to powder, you know? Hey, call her like how about Shemi Hawashai? Because look, Esau Edom they gotta pay for all the wickedness they portrayed, they pushed, you know, and perpetuated throughout the earth, man. Verse 18, he shall be driven from light into darkness and chased out of the world. Esau Edom is about to be completely done away with, man. Verse 18, he shall be driven from light into darkness and chased out of the world. He shall neither have son nor nephew among his people, nor any remaining in his dwelling, man. There will be no house of Esau. There will be no house of Edom. You Amalekites, all whatever, you know, subsidiary houses of Esau, the Rothschild houses and all that. There will be none remaining, man. None remaining. Why? Because once you serve your captivity, there will be no need for you. You will be completely done away with, and you'll be cast into that fire and burnt. We'll grab that in Obadiah, uh, verse 20. So like, they that come after him shall be astonished at the day, as they that went before were affrighted. Surely are the dwellings of the wicked, Esau, Edom, Job 9 and 24s, and this is the place of him that knoweth not the Most High. Surely such are the dwellings of the wicked. What's the dwellings of the wicked, man? Complete and utter destruction, man. What's it say? No, none remaining in your dwellings, man. Brimstone scattered about your habitation. You will be brought to the King of terrors. No remembrance, man. Your name will perish from the earth. That's the that's the dwellings of the wicked, and this is the place of him that knoweth not the Most High, man. And Esau Edom does not know Yahweh Bashim Shai. They do everything to move contrary to his ways, so they're gonna be, rewarded for such, man. You know, Esau's about to, live out his usefulness, man. And once that's done, they're gonna be completely done away with, man. So go into the title of the lesson, man. Soon there will be no need for Esau Edom, man. Let's go to Job, or not slightly, Obadiah. And so lucky, I'm a little under the weather right now, but the work must be done. Obadiah, let me just get to the point. Obadiah chapter 1 and verse 18. And verse 18. uh, yeah, verse 18. It's like, and the house of Jacob, the northern kingdom, it's like the southern kingdom, it's like it. The house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph, the northern kingdom, all Israelites, the house of Joseph will be a flame, and the house of Esau, Edom, the wicked, Job 9:24 the rulers of this kingdom, this wicked society, the house of Esau for stubble. What's stubble, man? Let's look that up. Let's look that word stubble up real quick. Pull it up on here, Salakia. See, stubble, chaff, Salakia. Uh, let me see. It's gotta be another one, Salakia. Uh, so basically going into, straw, hay, basically, it's gonna be kindling for the fire, man. They're gonna just be fuel for the fire. So let's read this again. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them. And, and how you get devoured through that fire, man. That ultimate, that ending fire, man. You're gonna go out in a blaze of glory. That's right. You're gonna serve your 1,000 years of hard captivity, and then you're gonna be put to flames, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken it, man. Look, let's read it in the NLT. The people of Israel will be a raging fire, and Edom a field of dry stubble. The descendants of Joseph will be a flame, roaring across the field, devouring everything. There will be no survivors in Edom. I, the Lord, have spoken. Right? So, hey, soon come, man. Soon, man. Esau, Edom will be no more, man. So, going back to the title of the lesson, man. You know, Esau, Edom has outlived their usefulness, and there will be no more, man. So, I pray this lesson was edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. I want to close by giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Makakudash, and double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, pushing this word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom, shalom, and Kwam Yasharallah, Abad Babal, and DTA soon, man. We almost home. Shalom.